New Jorvik log 2205-2122. With the new ship, the IYSP Scargill, up and running now, it's bringing in a lot of resources from some nearby asteroids. We have, however, encountered a couple of issues when trying to dock the vessel planetside. It turns out our current power reactor is not powerful enough to support the ship once docked. So today's mission is going to be to upgrade the power reactor on the planet, and hopefully we'll have more than enough power. Hello everyone and welcome back to Starmade. In the last episode we built this big mining ship, or the IYSP Scargill, as decided to call it. Scargill being pretty famous in Yorkshire, at least. He were a miner in the 80s, in the mid 80s. Yeah, there's a whole story about kind of mining strikes in the 80s and stuff. We won't get into it here, but you know, since we're doing the inspired Yorkshire space program and we have a mining ship, I thought it'd be fitting to call us mining ship after a Yorkshire miner. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, the issue we were having was when we docked the ship, the planet's power couldn't support it. So today we're going to build a power station, and I think we're going to build it maybe on this hill over here, or maybe we might, we've got a bit of a kind of flatter area here, so we might flatten some of this out. And I have no idea what I'm going to do design-wise. This whole kind of futuristic, I suppose, building style is very new to me. So yeah, it's something we're still working on. So I think I'm going to do what I normally do and just start building and see what we come up with. I did do some Google searching just in preparation, and it turns out there's we're looking for like a cyberpunk design, but it turns out there is actually a power station in the cyberpunk game. So that's kind of the only thing that really came up. But yeah, I'm gonna have a look around, see what sort of stuff I can find, and then we'll go from there. Alright, I think that should be enough power. It's my tower of power, and I actually did some Google searching for some images, and I found this one from I think it's from a game, Anno 2070. And they've got something called a thermal power station, and it's like this big tower. So I thought that'd be cool. I'm gonna try and do something like that. But yeah, it's just a tower of power. I've also got a stabilizer cube here. So yeah, it goes underground a little bit as well, and it's like 3,500 blocks of reactor power, so we should be good. I am gonna test it just to double check, but I think we should have more than enough power. I need to get a proper room for my transport module as well. This kinda is a bit silly, but let's yeah, let's activate this and teleport over. I kinda need a gravity module in this thing. But anyway, let's test it. Yeah, let's try and find the docking rail. There it is. Is it gonna let me dock? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we can check the systems. It's only using what's that? The entity is heavier than the rail can support. Okay, so it's actually using its thrusters to keep it held up, but that's that's okay. Yeah, it looks like we have plenty of power. I think these are still powered. Yeah, nice. So where the old power thing was, I'm actually using as cargo space for each of these factories, just so it makes things a bit easier, just so I can shift click in there. While I were waiting for some stuff to craft, apparently we don't have gravity at the minute. I did another job that needed doing, which was a little bit of terraforming. So I've kind of put these rocky cliffs in. It's you know, they're not the greatest looking cliffs in the world, but it's better than having a big gaping hole there. So yeah, next thing to do is to start blocking this thing out, and I'll get this tower done, and then after that we can work on the cube. But yeah, let's get the thing back into space, shall we? And there we go, the Tower of Power. It's quite a simple design, really, but I think it works. There isn't an interior. I kind of just put these ice crystals and then some kind of like, what do you call them? They're called grates. But it's to give the idea that there is an interior, you just can't get in it. Just because it's just full of these, I actually left some open here. It's full of reactors. Some chimneys at the top, because why not? But yeah, it's a simple tower design. But I like it, I think it looks cool. I think it works. I'm not sure if it fits in with the rest of it. It's a lot bigger. It's got the same colour scheme, I guess, and some similar features. But yeah, I like it. One thing I am struggling with is the cube. the stabilizer cube. We've got these kind of things going on at the side, which I think look good. We've got these kind of pipes, some similar to what I used on the tower. But yeah, I'm struggling to add details to this. So I might come back to it later. There's one thing we do need to do is, yeah, get this rail sorted out. So we need to get some mass enhancers on there so it can handle the big ship. But yeah, I think it's all looking good so far. Alright, so I think we're making some good progress. That tower's done. This thing's about as detailed as I'm probably gonna get it. It looks okay. It'll do for what I need it for. Anyway, I got this kind of like I think I showed you this cradle thing. That's all pretty much done now. So that's kind of holding the ship in place. We've got us mass enhancers here. That's about enough. I also started working on some roads and stuff, but yeah, I'll get them finished later. Something I do want to add is like an elevator that's going to come up on here, and then maybe bring a bridge across to get into the airlock. I mean, I don't know if it's completely necessary, because we can get in through the hangar bay. But I thought it'd just be a cool extra feature. And yeah, maybe we make like, I don't know, an air traffic control thing. I'm thinking of taking this tower down and, yeah, making a proper air traffic control thing over there. Or at least just the top part of the tower. Because we don't need it. And this whole building here, because this is turning into like a factory and storage kind of area up on this hill, so I might repurpose this building for that. Yeah, the one thing I still can't get working is this storage auto pull system. I don't know why it's not working. I've done everything it says in the tutorials, I've done everything it says to do on the wiki, but it just doesn't seem to want to work. Basically, I've got this connected to this, which is where it needs to be, and auto pull is enabled, and basically every item's gonna be auto pulled, like, so I'm not sure why. And then on this one, let me show you, I've done the exact same thing. So the rail docker is yeah, it's attached to this cargo, and auto pull is turned off. So that's what it says to do in both the tutorials and in the wiki, so I don't know why it's not working, but it's quite frustrating. But yeah, that's a shame. But Anyway, something I want to work on actually. I had a comment from a very kind person explaining about turrets, and I'm better off with missile turrets because these aren't very powerful. So thank you for that comment, and thank you for that advice. I think what I'm going to do is work on some turrets and some more base defences. We had another visit from pirates earlier, and man, are those guys annoying. Thankfully, the ship held out. I mean, everything that's docked to the planet's like invincible when it's your home base, so that's all good. But yeah, I think this, this air traffic control thing's going to be something to work on for a future episode. I've done plenty of building as it is today. But yeah, I want to work on some missile turrets. Maybe we can have like some missile silos or just some turrets. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. But I think that's the next thing I want to do, and hopefully when we do get attacked by pirates, yeah, we're gonna do a bit more damage to them rather than having to just run away and then run back again to get them to despawn. But yeah, I think that's the next thing to do. Alright, well this is pretty good timing. I've just finished some of the missile turrets and some pirates turned up. So we're gonna see how these things do against the pirates. These things fire really, really slow. I've also got the homing effect on them. So they've got these damage beam things, and if you slave the computers, it makes them homing effect. So I don't know if the AI actually does that or not, but it'd be nice if they did. Okay, the shields have gone down on it actually a little bit. Yeah, so maybe they are doing something. Yeah, they're just not going fast enough. Maybe we can try and help them out a little bit. Oh, nice. Took some of its shields out then. Yeah, look at that, we're tearing it to shreds. Turns out this mining ship's a pretty good fighter as well. Oh, we got a good hit on the reactor there. I think the reactor's towards the back somewhere. Yeah, it is. Down to 63% if we can get a couple more good hits on that reactor. Oh, nice. That were a big hit. Right down to 47. And this ship just hasn't taken any damage yet either. So its shields are holding pretty well. Ah, it's overheating. We got him. Nice. And can we salvage it? I think you can salvage overheating ships. Let's see. Let's go focused. Alright, I don't think there's anything left of that guy. Nice. Well, it looks like, for now at least, we've scared the pirates off. We destroyed one ship, and the other two down to like 60% reactor power. So, yeah. I think that's a job well done. Like I say, I think what the best tactic seems to be chasing them with a ship and using the cannons to take the shields down, and then eventually the missile turrets, once the shields are down, seem to get a lot of hits. So yeah, I think it were actually the turrets that were destroying the reactor. But let's see what parts we got from that thing. So this is... Oh, I've got some metal grills, some advanced armor, nice. Some cameras, hazard armor. We got a few things. Awesome. So that is a job well done, and that's our turrets doing at least a bit of a job there. I'm not sure if I might add some different turrets. I'm gonna have to do some research, I think, on the best kind of defences. But yeah, I think I've taken the top of this tower off, like I said in a future episode. Excuse me? As I was saying, in a future episode, we're gonna, oh, I fell down a hole. I fell down a hole. As I was saying, that'll probably do it for today. In a future episode, we're gonna build some more... Fell down a hole. In a future episode, we're gonna build, an air traffic control tower and a little bridge that comes across and some different cool stuff. But yeah, I need to work on these roads too, do a bit of off-camera work, I think, there. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know which buttons to click, and I shall see you all in the next episode.